Alright, let's clear DV-EX-8 with the low-end strategy. I will directly do on the challenge one, you can use the simulator for the normal one. But remember that on the normal one, you don't have Dorothy. Only on the challenge one, you have Dorothy. And this stage, guys, is so hard. Anyways, it's really hard, so follow my steps carefully before complaining. After you saw the guide, try it on practice mode first before complaining, please. And let's go. Core Operator Sorter. Take a max level once you have my same damage. If he's full pot, even better, but just a max level one is enough. Then a Flag Vanguard. Your tank is the defender, your best medic defender, two of your best casters. This one is the best caster, remember. Then Milliard damage guard, range guard with damage, burst medic, another defender, faster deploy defensive one, and burst medic defender. So Spot. Spot is really good. Cheap, so build him, please. And then, I know not everyone have built Pure Stream or not even Therapist, but she's the best I could find to fit this job, to help me to clear this stage. So I will just clear it. I will just clear the stage. I will show you how each operator is used, so you can find the best substitute from your roster. So don't worry, I will show you why she's used, and you can find who can replace her, okay? In the worst of cases, just build her. And I will show you why to build her, because she's really strong, okay? Let's go. Pay attention to everything, because a lot of steps to do. Micromanagement, be careful. I will make it as most simple as possible, so yeah. First of all, Flag Vanguard, then normal Vanguard here, face on bottom side, just to deal a bit of damage. That a little damage is still damage. Now for my situation, because I have Meter Mastery 3, I can deploy the caster first and then deploy the defender just in time to block this enemy. In your situation, if you don't have enough DP, the defender first and then caster. If you have a good caster, you don't even need it, it's a few seconds extra for DPS. Now wait for more DP and deploy Soldier here, not yet. Soldier here when Dorothy is in the middle of that 3 tiles. Now you will say, I am doing normal, I don't have Dorothy, what's the timing? Then when this blob is here in this position. Okay, let's keep going. Activate the click skill. I mean this caster skill. Activate the Soldier skill when Dorothy is instead attack range. You see the blob on the bottom side is moving. What does this mean? It means the boss is dashing. Now let me explain how this boss works. When the boss dash, we'll do a global attack range to everyone, global damage. This damage after calculation on the challenge mode is 8100. Maybe I am wrong, maybe I miscalculated something, but should be around 8100. This damage can be mitigated, can be shared by your operators on the field. So, what do I mean? I mean, more operator you have on the field, less damage everyone will take. So, to keep my weakest operator alive, which is Click, I need to deploy 7 operators at least. So, now I only have 5, what to do? Since the boss is dashing, he will not do the spikes attacking the center, so I know I can deploy a caster here without she being killed by the spikes. Just like this. So, caster, we only have 6. Now, what to do? The boss after dashing, there is a small delay because the boss will do an animation. Deploy now Gravel here to bait the damage from Dorothy. Besides baiting the damage from Dorothy, she will also help to mitigate the damage, to share the damage. Boom. Okay, you can see 37 HP. Calculated, huh? Now, I have to deploy my Therapy Medic here to help heal Click. This is her main job, to heal, beside the healing main targets, also heal Click, which is really useful to kill the bottom side Gundams. This is the first purpose, the reason to build Therapy Medic, and later I will show you the reason to build Pure Stream, okay? Now here you can activate this operator skill if you want, take less damage from enemies. If you could retreat graveling time, good, else just let the gravel get killed by Dorothy. If you have maximum level suit, you can kill Dorothy, no need to worry. Now let's just let it go. Change this Vanguard into Arts Damage Guard, face on bottom to start to damage this enemy, get TP. After you kill the Dorothy, just retreat Suitor. And you can see this mine, right? The mine and Dorothy poked. So just deploy this defender and bait it, the explosion, and then retreat. Now you will say, why don't you use gravel to bait it? Now I will show you why, okay, the reason. If you're using Haze, don't you activate the skill. If you're using casters other than Haze, you can use the skill, because if you're using the skill, you're basically killing her since now the boss will dash and Haze will have only 300 HP, cannot survive to even one explosion. This is the biggest trait. Why? When this enemy comes to here, the boss will dash. Global damage. This enemy will target your Therapist Medic. Therapist Medic will survive to the global damage, but will not survive to another hit before being healed. I don't want to make this harder, because she can survive actually, but the micromanagement is really harder. So, what to do is to bait this damage with the facility deploy. That's why don't use facility deploy here, but keep her here. Now just keep going. This one will copy is fine, your clicker can kill. Now the boss will dash. So, range the guard here, face on bottom side. Check your DP. If you can manage, if you have enough DP to deploy the medic and the facility deploy the medic here, below this Gundam, face on bottom side, and then deploy facility deploy here to bait the damage. I will simulate you don't have enough DP. So, facility deploy here, to bait the damage from this one. The amount of operators is enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone will survive. You can say hitting gravel, not the therapist medic. After the explosion, if you're using Haze, you can activate the skill, because before the next explosion, Haze can recover all the HP. Let me show you the reason why Pure Stream is so good. Everyone low HP, right? Including herself. Skill. Just too strong. She's 4-star, huh, by the way. That's why one of the reasons to beat her. You can retreat this faster deploy now. And deploy a medic, second medic, burst medic here, press on bottom side. The blobs on the left side, thingy, are moving. Let the first one get absorbed, because so this way we have one less enemy to deal with. And the timing, if you want to be professional. If you don't want to be professional, just deploy the defender already. If you want to be a professional player just like me, deploy spot after that enemy sprite is behind spot sprite. So you will push him toward top side, so later when we deploy Surtur can kill it. And this one will not get absorbed, so it's fine, don't worry. Perfect. First phase, done. I mean first step. You can rest a bit. Click skill again. Spot skill not yet. Run down to heal. At the next flash of the boss, Pearson will die because the explosion here, then the spikes will kill her. So before she dies, just let her use just let the steel operator in the middle, the last Hammond, which is a healing. Here, take, this is my last Hammond. And explosion. Boom. Yeah, you can use the skill to take less damage. Oh, wow, non-damage token. Yeah. Heal, so at least if Susura is not with full HP, that heal will help her to recover full HP and survive. Now, we don't need the burst healing yet. You can only use it 2 times if you're using Susura, so keep it. Now, person will get killed by the spikes, it's fine. Same for this caster. But, yeah, before she dies, you can retreat her. But let her do the last hit. Okay. Now on left side, you can see more enemies incoming. Surtur is ready. Surtur face on left side. Surtur skill. This Gundam will wake up. It's fine, just let the Gundam wake up. Because if the Gundam wakes up now, after you activate the Surtur skill, it's fine, she can kill. Don't worry. Left side, just give to this. Retreat this defender. Because we need to kill those 2 enemies with Surtur as well. How to kill them? Because Surtur can only block 1. Use the facility deploy. Block one of them. Let's block the other one. When both enemies sprite is behind Surtur's one, kill them. Deploy. You can push it toward the Surtur, and Surtur can damage. You can see all 4 enemies. It's really important. If you let one enemy come here, later will kill your medic. Remember to do this job. Create this one skill to kill these enemies. Okay, perfect. Keep the facility deploy here to bait to mitigate the damage. That's one of the reasons why I didn't retreat to Click, because Click will die, but she will help us to mitigate the damage. Now, global attack. If you want, you can deploy Vanguard here, just to now. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Activate the burst healing first, yeah, and wait for the global attack. Boom. Global attack. Click will die. Deploy the medic defender here. Retreat this one and the Surtur. Yeah, Surtur will just die. It's fine. Yeah, Susura will be able to heal herself. If you cannot manage to heal because she dies, then deploy the Vanguard here. I didn't want to deploy because I want to deploy later. Okay. So burst medic plus this defender can tank the spikes, allowing your operator to tank his enemies. Okay. Now you can deploy the Vanguard, block the... yeah. I want to wait this enemy go on Quora first, so this enemy Irene can kill. Alright, let's keep going. Remember to keep at least always 7 or 8 operators in the field, huh? We have now 7, so it's fine. Let's wait. Let's wait. Yeah, pure stream, face on right side. Okay, deploy the first deploy here to bait the damage. To mitigate the damage actually. Explosion. Boom. Retreat this yeah, now you can retreat this one and this one. Because if you don't keep them here, you don't have enough operators to mitigate the damage, everyone will die. Okay, now just keep it like this, you can retreat this faster deploy. Okay, this one skill, kill them. Just him to burst the heal a bit. Deploy spot here, face on any direction you want. For the burst healing later. And deploy not this caster here, huh? This is not my strongest one. You need to deploy your strongest caster here. Okay, deploy your strongest caster here, face on right side. And now just keep going. Oh, Surtur ready. So Surtur here, face on left side, top side, to kill the two Gundams, remember. Explosion. Boom, let's heal with the stream. Go, Surtur, kill them. Okay, you can see the boss is here. Click can hit, that's why you must use your strongest caster, because you must reduce as much possible the HP before the boss comes here. And we kill the second phase with the Surtur. And the mechanics of the boss is, when the boss is taking damage and there are summonings on the bottom on the field, they will share the damage, actually not share, mitigate the damage for the boss. So yeah, the damage basically now is divided by 3. So click by doing this can hit the boss and also killing these enemies for you. That's why just activate the click skill now, your best caster. Okay. Retreat to Surtur, we need to redeploy later. How many enemies we have here? 4, so activate this guard skill. So Ranger Guard can also help DPS beat the boss. Okay, let the boss come here, explosion. Boom. Kill, burst the healing. I mean, if you don't use it, it's fine, but it's so satisfying to see this burst healing. Right? Alright, the boss will keep hit. Retreat this Vanguard, this defender to change into a melee arts damage guard, but make sure that you have enough blocks, else someone will leave. You can retreat Courier as well, and deploy someone here to replace Courier. Like when the enemy is on the right half. You retreat this defender, you don't need it anymore. Okay, let this one keep DPS the boss. You don't need DP. The boss will dash now around. Okay, after this one should be. Yeah. After the boss dashes, immediately deploy this caster here, face on top side to charge the skill. And first deploy here to mitigate the damage. DP. Explosion. Activate this caster, this Ranger Guard skill. Burst heal. Don't activate this burst heal, you have to keep it for Surtur. No need to activate the burst heal from this defender as well. You can keep this over here with this amount of HP. Why? Because we are not allowing the boss to dash anymore, to do the explosion anymore. So the boss will, next time we dash here. We kill the boss here. So if you without healing is fine. Anyways, later we're gonna heal, by the way. Okay. You can retreat the Myrtle, you don't need the DP anymore. Okay, retreat faster deploy as well. Activate the caster skill as well. Come on. Okay. Surtur here, face on right side. So make sure you have enough DPS to kill the boss, literally kill the boss on this tile. Okay? Make sure you have enough DPS. Activate the click skill as well. Here we go. First phase, boss dead. Now, prepare your operators. There will be no explosion anymore, so be careful. So no need to worry about mitigated damage. When the boss is almost revived, activate this one to burst the heal, this one, and then later to burst the heal mouse. Now activate everyone's skill. Come on. Because we must kill the boss here. Don't activate the sorcerer skill yet, because we must use it to keep sorcerer alive. This one skill. Okay, now you can use it. Go. Come on, operators. You can do it. I know you can do it. You don't need the spot anymore, so just retreat. Go, go, sorcerer. Where's the heal here? Here we go. Nice, we killed the boss. Now, retreat to sorcerer. One more hit, maybe. Okay, retreat to sorcerer. And keep your operators here. Don't retreat to your caster, because we must kill this Gundam as well. The Gundam will come here. Bottom side, deploy. Bottom side, deploy up. No, not yet. Okay. Bottom side, deploy your tank as defender. Top side, deploy this one to bait. Block, so it will not launch the rockets, but you will use the punch instead. This one's skill. Oh, I will stun, it's fine. Activate click skill. Now. Burst. Yeah, let's don't use it. This operator skill as well. Let's keep going. No need to worry, guys. Here use a defender to tank it. Here use a vanguard to block this enemy. And in theory, your enemy, this one will die. Here. Remember to use someone to block it. Come on, casters, kill it. One more hit. Nice. Okay, here, skill. Here, keep stall a bit. Kill this one. Perfect. Last 4 enemies remain. Kill, skill. Now get enough DP to deploy sorter. Here we go. And okay. Retreat this defender. Arts damage guard here facing right side. Yeah, casters are not needed anymore. And we do the last job. Cannot reach that. Oh, finally. You see? Is really tricky. A lot of steps to do. That's why I told you, pay attention. And etc. Wow, 18 minutes. I hope this video is not too long, guys. I mean, I wanted to explain literally everything in depth, so at least you will understand. I don't even know if you will watch all the 18 minutes. most of you will just see the squad and slide, like skipping 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, like that. Anyways, hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.